Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Cambridge Los Angeles showroom in West Hollywood, and I'm here with Weston Razooli with his movie Jolly Boy Friday. Let's take a look at a clip.
It's better if you smush it, man. Use the knife.
Okay, hold on, no, I can do this. Actually.
Do this, man. No.
Yeah, that's good. Wait, I need another car now, though.
Get this.
Hold on, dude. You're like fucking coked out.
Dude, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, let me do it like I want to do it. I'm fucking doing it, so shut the fuck up.
I got the fucking gun, man. All right?
Are you gonna shoot me?
Maybe.
Bitch. Dude, just put the fucking gun down.
You're not gonna shoot him. You guys are like best friends. I'm pretty sure I walked in and you guys sucking each other's dick the other week.
Weston, congratulations on your film.
Thank
did a
you.
really fantastic job. We'll cheers with the
Cheers.
water. You did it.
Cheers.
You made it.
Yeah, well,
It's happened.
thanks for having it.
It was brilliant. I went on such an incredible journey with it. But for those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
So, Jolly Boy Friday is about three kind of unruly friends that plan to rob their drug dealer, and through the course of scheming, a whole web of betrayal unfolds amongst them, and they go back and forth on like the who's allied to who, and then the whole robbery ends up going terribly, and so it's a whole giant mess of.
I love it. Well, a synopsis like that, why wouldn't you want to watch it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really very good. But I mean, that's fantastic. You had some epic scenes in there, like truly.
Yeah.
I didn't ever know what was going to happen next, kind of thing. Is that kind of what you wanted for your audience to kind of feel?
Yeah. So the whole tone is these three, coked up kids who are planning crazy, this crazy robbery that you're not too sure about what they're planning. They're sort of referencing, Jolly Boy, we're gonna get Jolly Boy. He's gonna have this money, and you're kind of catching up with them. And yeah, there's all the quick scenes and quick cutting. I kind of wanted to evoke this really chaotic, druggy sense of, these guys are the worst. They would the worst people to go through with committing this kind of crime. So yeah, I was kind of create this chaotic, shotgun blast of crazy visuals, crazy dialogue,
it was
crazy
amazing
humor. And,
it was just crazy. But what was so interesting too is that now I know you obviously shot this in an apartment building, and you had bikers and everything else. What was that experience like with the neighbors when you got swords and bikers and things?
Well, the worst was the whole interior of the apartment was my own apartment, which is quite small, and we had about maybe 25 people in it. It's basically one room, and my landlady was very upset because I had to put all my furniture outside in my hallway, and she told me not to, but it was I couldn't. I had to do it, and then she almost stopped us from shooting, and then all my neighbors, they were banging on my walls from the left and the right and the bottom.
Oh no!
But surprisingly, though, the exterior scene of the guy chasing us with the sword was the smoothest shooting day we had.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we shot it somewhere near downtown, and we got really lucky. All the residents of that place were really nice. So
we're kind of used to it in downtown. I know we're just a bit more chilled. But well, congratulations for not getting evicted and making a film. And the things you do for independent filmmaking, would you believe, is incredible. Now, obviously, you just kind of mentioned some of the challenges that you had. Obviously, you take it on the writing and directing and acting. What was the other things that you hit that were kind of challenging on the day or in production or pre-production?
Well, let's see. The most challenging thing was on the very first day, the very first scene we shot my motorcycle, the battery died, and it was more than there was a big problem with it, and we had to push it up this hill, and it was like during the whole shoot, it was totally dead, and we had to jump start it a lot, and it kind of informed a gag that reoccurs in the movie where the bike doesn't start.
Oh right, yeah.
That wasn't supposed to be in the that's not what's in the script. So
I love it. Well, those moments are always magical when they happen. As well?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So what's it like after all the craziness that you've been through in making this film to then see a film screen at NewFilmmakers LA, have an audience? What does that feel like?
It's always it's the most satisfying way to see your movie. Obviously, it feels like what it was always meant to be, you know, friends and you know, people I don't know, and you know, lots of folks just you know, watching and laughing and responding to it in any way.
And people, you had a good audience last night. Absolutely,
it was
totally
a really
game
good
for it as
turnout.
well.
Yeah,
which is really fantastic. Now, what some people don't know about you, Weston, is that you were destined to be a filmmaker because you literally grew up around Sundance, which is amazing. Did that have an influence on you growing up?
Honestly, more of Park City, as the geography of Park City, the mountains and the trees and things, they had a bit more influence of me, because eventually, you know, this Jolly Boy is a dirty LA crime film, but I eventually want to move into these big, high-scale fantasy films that take place in mountains and forests and
in your area where you grew up. So that's brilliant.
Yeah, the wildness of Utah was more rather than Sundance. Sundance was it was more of just like a matter of fact, reoccurring thing that, I mean, you know, when I got older, I started going to it, and it was definitely it's a goal. You know? So.
No, very, very good. Well, what's next for you, Weston?
So I'm working on actually a very different thing. I'm working on I've been developing a children's animated show.
I would not have seen that one coming.
Yeah. Well, I also do a lot of illustration and character design, so
Very good.
Yeah, and then so I just pitched that to Cartoon Network, and they're really into it. So yeah, we'll see if I go with them, if they want to make a pilot, and then also developing Jolly Boy is sort of a proof of concept for a feature film. And
Excellent.
I'm sort of deciding whether or not to try to go into the feature now or make yet another short that is even a bit bigger in scale.
Well, I can certainly see it being a feature, but listen, congratulations,
thank you.
because you did a really fantastic job. We love your work, and
well, I love the festival. I mean, it was fun. It was great. Yeah.
Well, we're nothing without great films, so we really appreciate you. So thank you very much, and we look forward to see much more of your work.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, Weston.